everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm finally going to be doing something that I've been wanting to do for so long, and it is show you guys my entire Squishmallow collection. I am super excited for this video. I do want to note that there are a few Squishmallows that I do own that will not be in this video because I don't have them on me right now, but I do own them. So that's just a little disclaimer, but other than that, I'm literally surrounded by Squishmallows right now, and I have never been happier. So we are just gonna go ahead and jump into this video. I'm gonna go in size order, so we're gonna start with 5 inches first. So the first one is Janet, the jellyfish, in 5 inches. She is so cute. I want the regular version. I think her name is Jada, maybe? The jellyfish who has the very cute little tentacles. She's one of my ISOs, but when I went looking for Valentine's squish, I found her and I fell in love. Typically, I don't really love like tie-dye, but I fell in love with Janet when I first saw her. I love her cute little hearts. I think they're so cute, and her little tentacles, they're little streamers, and I think they're just so cute. So this is Janet. Next up we have Maritza, the cutest little freaking cactus I ever saw in my life. So typically I don't go for squish like this. This is not my typical squish that I would buy, but for some reason the Valentine's Day squish really they really made me feel things. So I had to pick up Maritza. I just think she's so cute, and again, I love the little hearts on the belly. I think they're adorable, and also I love her face. I love the winking faces. I think they're so cute. She's got a little flower. 5-inch fuzzy top Malcolm, and he is, oh my lord. I am on the hunt for him in an 8-inch and possibly a 12-inch. One brief intermission later, and I am back with a sweatshirt on. It got a little bit cold. It is 5-inch Balana. I am in love with her. She is just the cutest little cow I've ever seen. Her little tail. I love her so much, and she was a bundle, so I bought her as a bundle with Malcolm from Facebook, from a very, very sweet girl. So yes, this is 5-inch Balana. Next up for my 5-inch squish, we have little baby Zozo. I searched far and wide for this little girl, and I finally found her one day. I was in a Walgreens in kind of like a sketchy, more run down part of town, and I was just taking a little walk in there because my boyfriend had to use the restroom, so we stopped at that Walgreens just so he could run in and go. And I was walking around and she was full. There were like 20 to 30 of her just on an end cap, and I grabbed her so quick and I was like, oh my god, to my boyfriend, and I was like, we're buying her. I'll insert a picture somewhere on the screen of him with baby Zozo. It was the cutest thing ever. On to the bulk of my collection, which is mostly 8-inch. So we're just gonna dive in. This is like my total collection video, so I do want to note that like I am showing you Squishmallows that I do have that I impulse bought when I like first started collecting that I wouldn't buy now, because I've like found what I like to collect. So just keep that in mind. So first up I have 8-inch Bernardo from Five Below. And he is literally the cutest little burrito ever. I don't regret buying him at all. My boyfriend absolutely is obsessed with Bernardo, and he will be making his way over to his house for permanent residence very soon. But I do love Bernardo. I think he is so cute. I think that everything with him, the design was so well executed. Like, it literally looks like a tortilla, like, and then the tinfoil wrapper, like, I just love it. Like, fuzzy top, like, this is so beautifully executed. Next up we have Judy. So I bought Judy because she is I think she's a tangerine, but I bought her because she was orange, and orange is my favorite color. So this was literally, I think, one of the first Squishmallows I bought. I have Conrad the Corn. I think that Conrad is super cute. He's actually one of my favorites that I purchased. Would I display him? Probably not, but I do think that he is super cute. And I love his texture. I'm not a fan of like the printedness of him, but I do think that he is really cute. I don't like necessarily how the green part is like not printed. It's regular like squish, and then the white part is printed. I don't know, it's just a whole thing. I do love his little top part though. I think that's super cute. And I do think he's adorable. I have Veronica. Veronica is so cute. I love her color. She is like a beautiful red. Like, honestly, she is so cute, and she's so simple, which is why I love her. I love really simple Squishmallows that are just all the same. I am obsessed with her. I got her at Five Below, and she is very well stuffed. So this is Veronica. One of everybody's favorites and one of the most known Squishmallows in the community. It is Miss Wendy, Wendy the Frog. I love Wendy. I love her color. I love how green she is. She is one of my only exceptions. I don't really think that I would purchase any other squish that was this color unless it was like obviously like a Bigfoot or something. But I love her. I wanted her. She was an ISO of mine for a while, and I found her, and I just love her. I love that her nostrils and her mouth kind of make a smiley face. I think that that's really fun, and I love her. I love her little eyes. Oh my goodness. So this is Wendy, Miss OG girl. Staying steady on the Octo train, we have Miss Violet. So there are several different versions of Violet. And this one was a little bit of an impulse buy for me, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of, when I walked into Five Below and I saw that there was an octopus, it was before I had purchased Veronica, I was like, oh my god, it's an octopus and I need to buy it. I do think that she is very cute. However, I'm not a fan of her body. I don't love the texture of it. It's the printedness of it. It's kind of like an ombre, which I'm not super into, and I'm not super crazy about the little flower. I feel like we could have absolutely done without the flower, and I feel like she would have been so much cuter. But nonetheless, I do still love her. I think she is very cute. I think she is one that I will possibly list on Mercari just because she's not honestly one of my favorites. When I bought her, I did love her, but I just can't get over the printedness and the texture of her body. Like, her tummy is normal squish texture, and it's just a whole thing. But yes, this is Miss Violet. We have Miss Avery. So funny story, actually, I'm going to tell you about Avery. I didn't like her. For months and months, I thought that she's cute, but she's not like anything to be crazy over, and everybody was super crazy over Avery, and I was like, I don't get it. I absolutely don't get it. Just not my thing. Like, I don't need her. And I think it was the colors for me. So I love browns, but I don't, this part I wasn't really crazy about. But I walked into Five Below and I saw her and I was like, wait, like, I actually kind of love her. And so I went ahead and pulled the trigger and got her because I think that she is a valuable piece to my collection. I think that she fits in with my collection. I think that she's super cute. And I actually really love her. When I saw her in the store, I thought she was so cute. And I was like, okay, I kind of get it now. So this is Miss Avery. I believe Avery, I don't know if Avery's boy or girl. I call her Miss, I don't know why. But this is Avery. Here's the back, here's the front. It's Miss Paige the pumpkin. So, okay, I know you all remember when this drop happened and everybody was crazy over it. This was the one out of all of the squish from that drop that I was like, if I don't get this, I'm not gonna make it. Orange is my favorite color. I love pumpkin squishes. I think they are so cute. Any orange squish I feel like I need to buy because I just gravitate towards them and I have a connection because of the color. So this is Miss Paige the pumpkin, and she is literally so cute. Like, this might be one of the cutest squish that exists. From everything, I love her little face and her little dimples. Like, you're kidding. She's absolutely gorgeous. And the stem, I love how it is curled. Like, it's just so perfect. And I don't know, I just have a really deep connection with Paige. I could never part with Paige, ever. Warren the orange. So I feel like I don't even need to say anything because I feel like you guys already know what I'm gonna say about Warren. He is so cute. I love him. There are so many reasons why I needed to buy him. He was one of my ISOs. But I will say I love the different shades of orange. I love that they put these slices to make him really look like an orange. I love the lighter orange. I love the darker orange. I love his little stem and leaf. I think it's so cute. And he is one of my favorite Squishmallows that I own. Next up, we have Kaden the cow. So Kaden is one of the new Valentine's released squish that is available at Kroger. So I found her at Kroger, and I got the last one, and I literally freaked out. She is so cute. When I saw her, I immediately knew that I needed her just because of her colors. I've been saying that a pink cow needed to exist for the longest time. I love her. I literally don't even have the tag on because I will never trade or sell her because she is like one of my most prized possessions. So this is Kaden. Next up, we have Miss Simone in 8 inches. I absolutely love Simone. I absolutely love her details. I love her little tail. I love how like metallic it is. I think it's so cute. Her little antennas are the same, and I just think that she is absolutely adorable. And I don't know if I said this, but I got her at Cracker Barrel. Except for 8-inch squish, we have Miss Chanel. So I got Chanel off of Facebook from another very sweet girl. Chanel was one of my ISOs for a really long time, and this sweet girl was very kind enough to let me purchase her from her. I am obsessed with Chanel. She is so cute. I also am looking for the Valentine's Day, like the heart version of her. I absolutely love Chanel. I have her tag, but it did not come attached, so that is why her tag is not on. But this is Chanel. Miss Stacy girl. I have never had such a connection to a squish as deep as I have with Miss Stacy. Stacy is literally my pride and joy. She is the squish that I take with me when I go places. Like, she'll come with me in the car. I just absolutely am obsessed with her. She is the cutest little Squishmallow that ever exists. I love her tentacles. I love her little, I don't know what this is called. Whatever this is called. And just her in general. Like, she is just the cutest girl in the world. And she is from Owl and Goose. My boyfriend actually got her for me for Christmas. And I am obsessed with her. I have one squish from Claire's, and that is Noodles. Noodles, right as Noodles came out, I was like, oh my god, it's not even a question. I have to get him. So this is Mr. Noodles. I am obsessed with him. His little hood, you're kidding. And the fact that you can take it off, like, you need to stop. Like, are you serious? So I actually didn't find Noodles in store. This is another squish that my boyfriend bought me. He ordered him for me off of Claire's website. And I am obsessed with him. He is like one of the softest squish that I own. For some reason, he's just so incredibly soft. And I do want to say that when he arrived, he did come with a black mark on him, but that's okay because it's small, and it's not really noticeable unless you literally flip him over and inspect him. But he does not have his tag on because I don't even think I need to say it. Any squish that doesn't have a tag on it, I will never sell. So this is Noodles. Up we have Mr. Benny the Bigfoot. Oh my god, he is insane. He is so cute. Benny, I think, was the first Bigfoot that I ever saw or knew that existed. He's the first squish that introduced me to Bigfoots. So I just recently got Benny. Actually, I got him in a bundle off of Mercari. And he is so cute. I think he's the Five Below version. Based off his stuffing, I can kind of tell that he is probably from Five Below. But nonetheless, I love him so much. He uses his little tooth, his hair, crazy hair, don't care. And I love how his fur comes all the way around. I think that's really unique to Benny. I think he's the only one other than Zozo's that comes all the way around, if I'm not mistaken. But here we have Benny. Next up, the other squish that I got in this bundle is Miss Caparine or Caparin. I call her Caparin. I don't know how everybody else pronounces her name, but I call her Caparin. Please let me know in the comments down below if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But this is Miss Caparin. So the reason that I ended up buying these on Mercari is because I work pretty much every Sunday, so whenever there's a Five Below event, I'm never able to go, which is super frustrating. So I always end up having to, you know, buy them or search for them forever. So I've kind of just resorted to just buying them off of Mercari afterwards, after a few months, and letting the prices kind of balance out. So this is Miss Caparin. She is a beautiful, gorgeous girl. I am obsessed with her. Here's her back, and I love her. The last 8-inch squish I have was a disso of mine forever. When I first started collecting squish and I found out that she existed, I literally knew I needed to have her. It was just a question of when I would get her, and that is Miss Fuzzy Belly Joelle. So this is probably my second favorite squish that I own, next to Stacy. I don't know why, but I have an emotional bond to Joelle. I think she is the cutest thing ever, and I can tell the quality in her is so much different to as like Benny. And I can see what people are talking about in the quality of Five Below squish. But yes, this is Miss Joelle. I love her little feet. They are like metallic. And I love it. I love it so much. I think her feet, oh my god. So something that I didn't realize until right now is that her feet are two different metallic colors. That is so fun. But I am obsessed with Joelle. Joelle also comes with me when I go places. So this is her. I do not have her tag on, as that is obvious, but I am in love with her, and she is one of my pride and joys of my collection, by far. So this is Joelle. Now we're gonna move on to my 12-inch squish. So first up we have Colin. Colin is a beautiful cow. I found him when I found Caden, so I found them at the same store. And I have tried to stop collecting so many 12-inch squish because they take up more room. And I like to display my favorite squish on my chair behind me, my little chase. I think it looks super cute. I will insert a picture if I can find one. But this is Colin. He is so cute. When I saw him on Facebook at first, I was not really in love with him because of the purple nostrils. I didn't really think they made sense, but now, ever since seeing him in person, I completely changed my opinion. He is adorable. So this is Colin. no tag. Canon the candy corn. So Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, if not my favorite. So I fell in love with a Halloween squish. It was right when I started collecting, so you get how that would make sense. So this is Canon. I never found him in store. My boyfriend actually bought him for me for my birthday, but I have no idea where he got him from. He hasn't told me ever. So this is Canon. Obviously he doesn't have his tag, but he is just the regular version with no sparkly top. And I love him, Tangy. So Tangy is literally one of my favorite squish. When I started collecting, she was absolutely my favorite. Like, I brought her on a trip with me. That's how much I love her. She is so freaking cute. I love her. I love her metallic orange on the wings and the belly and the ears. Oh my god. And her little toofs. Oh, her little toofs. And this is her back. Before I get into my next squish, they are all from one squad, the Nightmare Before Christmas squad. So I do want to say that I do own all of the squad for the Nightmare Before Christmas. I have all of the squish from that squad. However, some of them I do not have with me at the moment. So the ones that I show you are my favorites and the ones that I have been keeping with me, but I do have all of them. One of my dissos when I started collecting the Nightmare Before Christmas squad was Zero. So here we have my precious, precious, precious boy. I am obsessed with him, and I feel like it was so well executed. This squish was perfectly executed. I love the little pumpkin nose. You're kidding. You're kidding. The eyes, oh my god, and the smile. And I love the pink band around him. I think he is more than 12 inches, because, hold on, do these look the same? Maybe he is 12 inches. He just feels a little bit bigger than 12 inches, but he might be 12 inches. I kind of struggled with knowing if he's 12 inches because he's rather large. He might just be really stuffed though, but I think he is 12 inches. I just can't be for sure. But yes, he was found at Walgreens. So for the longest I was looking for him at Kroger. Never found him at Kroger, but I did find him eventually at Walgreens, which made my whole year complete. Next up, we have Oogie Boogie, the green version. So him and Zero were one of my dissos, both from that squad, and I ended up finding them both together at Walgreens, which was just so crazy to me. I was so excited. But I love him. I love the dice. I think that it is so cool. It's got a little bit of texture to it, which I absolutely love, and I love him. I wanted the tan version a little bit more, but I am honestly okay with any version of him. Last squish from this squad that I have and keep with me is Shock. I don't know why, but me and Shock just kind of have a connection. Ever since I got her, I have been obsessed with her, and even though it's not Halloween, I like to keep her out. I don't know why. I just think it's her colors. I love her face and how it's blue, just like the character. I love her face. I love her little hair, her little fucking hat. Like, you're kidding. I just love her. And she is 12 inches. So this is Shock. Oh god. All right. So here we have, I want to say this is 16-inch Zozo, but I feel like, I don't know, she might be, he's either 14 inches or 16 inches, but I really can't tell. I think he's 16 inches. But this is Zozo, Big Zozo. This was my first ever Bigfoot that I bought, and I got him at Walgreens. I am obsessed with him. He is literally the cutest boy ever. Like, you're kidding. This is his back, and this is him as a whole. I love him. All right, and so I've saved the biggest one for last. Here we have, she's a little bit of a pancake because I sleep on her. But this is, I think I'll put her behind me. This is 24-inch Emily the Bat. Emily was one of my dissos during Halloween, but I was never able to find her without the sparkly belly. So my boyfriend got 24-inch Emily for me for Christmas. And you know what? I'm not mad about it. I love her. She makes a great pillow. And she is from Owl and Goose Gifts, by the way. Oh my god, she's huge. Alright, you guys, so that is the end of my entire Squishmallow collection video. This took such a long time to film, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below which Squishmallow I own is your favorite. Let me know your thoughts on any of these Squishmallows. If we are Squish twins, let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see any other Squish content. I have a Squish hunting vlog that I'm going to be posting very soon, so that is something to look out for. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more Squish content. She's telling you to subscribe. Do it. Do it now. Okay, this is me a few days later. Literally like 2 days after I filmed my collection, I ended up finding some of my ISOs in stores. So I'm just gonna insert this clip after all of the main collection. So I think I mentioned that I was looking for 12-inch Malcolm, and I ended up finding him at Hallmark. One of the people in my local Squish group posted about him at Hallmark, so I ran and got him. So we have Malcolm. He is printed top. I wish he was fuzzy top, but it's not really that big of a difference to me, if I'm being completely honest. I love him either way. There has been a new cow that has been circulating that was coming to box lunch, and I kind of was like not really worried about it because like I'm probably not gonna get it anyways, because I'm never in the area where box lunch is near me. Like it's like 30 minutes away, so I was like, I'm never in the area, so I just kind of was like brushing it off. I was like, I'm never gonna find it. And then I was leaving Hallmark yesterday after I got Malcolm, and I just checked or I was going on my Facebook group to post that I got Malcolm, and I saw from another member that they posted that the new cow was at box lunch and they had a ton of them. So I was like, oh my god, like I'm going. And when I got there, this is who we found. Yay! Her name is Reshma. But she is so pretty. When I saw her, I knew I needed her. I love cows so much, and this marks, I think, my fourth. This is my fourth cow that I have total. And I love her. I love her colors. I love that her body is a lighter pink and then she's a darker pink with her spots, and her little ears are the same. And I also love her nose. I think it's super cute. A lot of people are saying they don't like the contrast, but I love it. I think it looks so cute. And she was a little bit more expensive, so I had never bought a Squish from box lunch before, so I didn't really know what to expect with pricing, but I didn't really care. Like, I can afford it, so I wasn't like being like needing to know what the price was, because, you know, unless it was like $100 or something, I could swing it, you know what I mean? So this is Reshma. She is so gorgeous. Found her at box lunch. Yeah, so this is officially the end of my Squish collection video. Everything is complete now. I won't be buying Squish for a while because my other eyeshadows I'm gonna have to buy off of like Facebook and Mercari, so that's gonna take a little bit. So yeah, I'm out.